Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix is an American actress, musician, and singer. Phoenix has 4 siblings, 2 brothers, actors Joaquin and River Phoenix, and 2 sisters, Liberty and Summer.
Early life.
Phoenix was born Rain Joan of Arc Bottom in Crockett, Texas, the second child of John Lee Bottom and Eileen Sharon, née Dunetz. Her mother was born in the Bronx, New York to Jewish parents from Hungary and Russia. Her father was a lapsed Catholic from Fontana, California. In 1968, Phoenix's mother left her family and moved to California, meeting Phoenix's father while hitchhiking. They married in 1969 and joined Children of God and worked as missionaries in South America. It was there, at the age of 3, that Phoenix, accompanied by elder brother River on guitar, first began to sing. They would perform on the streets of Caracas, Venezuela for loose change while handing out Christian flyers to passers-by. The family set out for California in order for the children to enter the entertainment industry. In West Los Angeles, Phoenix and her siblings would perform on the streets for crowds of people. Eileen took a job at NBC and eventually secured all 5 Phoenix children with an agent. Phoenix sang with brother River as an audience warm-up act on the show Real Kids, 1982. Various bit parts followed in TV shows including Family Ties in 1987. Also in 1987, Phoenix landed a part in the feature film Made to Order alongside Ali Sheedy. At 15, Phoenix returned to her roots in music and formed the band Alakazattic with her then 17-year-old brother River. River, along with bass player Josh McKay, wrote music and lyrics and Phoenix sang backup. The band secured gigs in and around their hometown of Gainesville, Florida. By this time, River's career had taken off and so the band was often put on hold for River's demanding schedule. In 1988, Alakazattic was signed to a development deal with Island Records and in 1989 released the track Across the Way on a benefit album for the animal rights group PETA. In 1991, they made a tour of East Coast clubs and colleges. At this time, Phoenix joined her brother River on the set of his 10th movie, My Own Private Idaho. She met director Gus Van Sant, to whom River suggested she would be perfect for a role in his upcoming project, a film adaptation of Tom Robbins's cult novel, Even Cowgirls Get the Blues. She was cast as head cowgirl Bonanza Jelly Bean, alongside Uma Thurman.
River Phoenix's death.
A few months after the film's completion, Rain flew to Los Angeles with her brother Joaquin to meet River during a break from Dark Blood. On the evening of October 30, 1993, they set out, joined by River's girlfriend Samantha Mathis, for a night at the LA club The Viper Room, part owned by Johnny Depp. It would be the last evening Phoenix would spend with her brother. He died later that night from heart failure attributed to an overdose of heroin and cocaine, a concoction called a speedball. Rain dealt simultaneously with the loss of her older brother and the media circus that followed. Alakazattic, by that time consisting a different lineup, had been working on an album that River had been funding himself. The album was near completion, so Phoenix began the long task of mixing and producing the scraps of recordings. The album has never been released.
Late 90s.
In 1994, Phoenix joined R.E.M. in the studio to record backup vocals on the song Bang and Blame, to be released on the 1995 album Monster, an album dedicated to River. In 1995 Phoenix joined the Red Hot Chili Peppers as a backup singer on their One Hot Minute tour. Chili Peppers bassist Flea, who appeared in My Own Private Idaho, was close friends with River, and was there the night he died. The band wrote their song Transcending as a tribute to River. She also features in the video R.E.M.'s At My Most Beautiful. In 1997, Phoenix joined the punk new wave band The Causeway, which also included her younger sisters Summer and Liberty. They disbanded in 2001 after the release of 2 albums and 2 EPs. Phoenix returned to acting in 1998 with parts in I Woke Up Early the Day I Died, 1998, Oh, 2001, Harry and Max, 2004, and Hitch, 2005.
Paper Crayons.
Phoenix formed the band Paper Crayons in 2003 and is lead singer and lyricist. Their self-titled EP was released in 2004 and their first album, Vidalia, in 2006. Their album Let's Make Babies in the Woods was released in early 2011. Guest musicians include Phoenix's younger sisters Summer and Liberty, as well as actor Dermot Mulroney, Libby Lavella, and Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, who also was a guest musician on tracks for Alcazattic in the 90s. Phoenix continues to split her time between writing, recording and performing with the band and working on various TV and film projects. It was announced in 2010 that Paper Crayons had signed with Manimal Vinyl and they released their latest second album Let's Make Babies in the Woods in January 2011.
Social initiatives.
Phoenix, together with her brother Joaquin Phoenix, is on the board of directors for the Lunchbox Fund, a non-profit organization which provides a daily meal to students of township schools in Soweto, South Africa.
Selected filmography.